Flockers, how's everybody doing? Today is Thursday, August 8th, 2019, and it is a couple minutes after 7 o'clock in the evening. Hello to everybody. Hi, Shelly. How are you? I hope you all had a good week. It's been nice here. We've had lower temperatures, which is the way it normally is around here. Hi, Janice. How are you, my love? And it's not been rainy, so the creek is down quite low. So I had a great time last week with my grandson Kelly and his girlfriend Brittany, and we had a great time. We were playing Uno and Rook, and they play Rook a lot differently. It seems like there's for every region there's a different set of rules for Rook. Like they don't keep score or anything, and they don't do bidding. So it was fun anyway. So, and we played brutal extreme Uno, where we got 14 cards apiece instead of 7, and sometimes we were playing 3 card, then we were playing 30 card. I think we did 30 card at one point. So yeah, it was wild. But and we went out to dinner quite a bit, and we made dinner here, so that was real nice. But anyway, so yeah, it's been a quiet week here. Last night the Rotens had to go somewhere before church, so I didn't go to church last night. But anyway, there's only a couple people here, but I did want to let you all know that we have lost a flocker, and I don't think she's ever really missed a live stream of mine. Jenny Fricky was killed in a motor vehicle accident a week ago tomorrow. She and her father were in the accident, and he sustained a lot of injuries to his head, but it was basically, sutures and whatnot, and he was okay. But apparently Jenny lost a considerable amount of blood, and because of her religious beliefs, she did not accept a blood transfusion, and then she died. So I'm real sad to lose a flocker. Again, like I said, she was at every live stream, so it's going to be sad not seeing her in the chat room tonight. So if you all would keep a seat vacant for Jenny, that would be real nice. Hello to Janet Vasashi Bomb. How are you, my love? So otherwise, it's been quiet. I've been working on my my loom. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her too. It was a real shock to see that. But so I've been working on my loom. I have 36 inches done on my pinwheel scarf that I'm working on. And again, you really can't see the pinwheels because I picked 2 different variegated yarns, and they kind of overlap a little bit. So it's still very, very pretty, and I'm very pleased with it, and I can't wait to get it off the loom and start something else. So that's fun. What else is going on? I'm going to yawn. Oh, excuse me, I'm so very sorry. What else is going on? I'm very sad that the kids are not here anymore. They left Monday morning, and they went up to Baltimore to see my son, and they all had a good time. They went out to dinner. They got to see PJ's new house, and then they made it home from there. So that was good. What else? Can't think of anything else that's going on. Sanjay's birthday will be in 3 days. I don't know if he's going to pop in tonight. So the Dadums will be 60 years old. I'm only 59. I'm a baby compared to him. So what else? That's about it. I have not been real crafty. I've been tired. I'm unmotivated, and I have no inspiration. You know, there's a lot of things in my mind that I say, oh, that would be fun to do, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to. I don't know how to get to the finished product. I don't know the proper procedures to take to get to, you know, what I want to make. So I always push it off. So I'm kind of unmotivated tonight. So I do have some shaving cream here. I could do some shaving cream marbling. And along that note, I do have the Painty Paper Packs up on my website. They are, let me see if I can get y'all a link. Hang on, un momento, por favor. There we go. Let me find them. Let's see, don't we have categories? There we go, ephemera packs. Here we go. Okay, so here is a link to the Painty Paper Packs. So feel free. They are $12.75 a piece, and that includes shipping. And I'm sending them out in a 6x9 envelope. And if it's a small piece like the sheetrock tape or the receipt paper, then I am putting in, you know, several of those to equal one piece. So, and I'm always generous. So, but they're up there. So I could make some more painty papers. I do have lots of coffee filters and whatnot. Let's see. Let's see if I can get my stuff together. We can use some acrylic sprays. Those are the same color. Yes, they are. So I hope you all have been well. I hope you've been having fun this summer. I am taking out all my marabou sprays. Not exactly sure what I'm doing yet. Who knows? We will see what happens. I also have alcohol inks. I've got all sorts of goodies. But I think we could do this. That's the silver. I like that. So is anybody else crafting along with me tonight? What you doing? Maybe it'll give me some ideas. You still haven't bought those sprays yet? Yeah. I would really like the ones that have the sparkle in it, but you know, they're a little on the pricey side. And you know, fixed income and all. There's that color. And I hesitate to use my glitter sprays because they're not waterproof. Alright, what is leaking in here? Something, my finger just got wet. I don't see anything. You're gathering goodies for the flock swap. Well, that's good. I did not participate because there was an even number, and I need more blood. I need fresh blood to get involved. Otherwise, you're going to get the same partners every month, and that's no fun. The whole point of the swap is to make friends. Okay, what am I doing? I am looking for my paper. There's some craft paper in here I can color. Why not? We can use that. And I got my sheetrock paper and my coffee filters and my thermal paper. I like the way the thermal paper takes the marbling. It's kind of faint and interesting. I've got gridded paper. I've got envelopes. Maybe we'll do some envelopes. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Here are the envelopes. Those have to be done carefully. And now what am I looking for? I am looking for my cutting mat that I like to use for this. I am not seeing it, so I'll use this one. Okay, here's some ledger paper. I got a whole pile of that. I think that's all I need. I think. I have no idea where I'm going to pile all these. Let me pull out a rack so I can stack them up. Okay, got the rack all set up. All right, sorry about that, guys. I will tear this down. Switch to the overhead. Don't need to be looking at me, although the overhead is not all that interesting at the moment. Okay. Two. And there's another piece. Two more. So here it's been real hot up in New York again. So my apologies, Janet. The weather's real nice down here. It has been really nice down here. this last weekend. It was nice while the kids were here too. It's just unfortunate. Kelly just so loves, he really, really loves fishing. And we caught, he put the minnow trap in the creek and we caught two crawfish and a minnow. And that was it. And he had no luck trying to catch anything in the pond. So next time he comes down, I think what we'll do is we'll get him a fishing license. Let me get this out of the way. I guess I don't need the glass mat. Let's prop it up here and hope it doesn't get knocked over and broken. And let's get these crumbs out of here. One of these days I should change out this sheet. I could flip it over, but that would require cleaning my desk off, and you know, yeah, no, not tonight. Okay, so let's do some shaving cream. Okay, let's see if we can't smooth that out. Stay put, please. There we go. There we go. Okay, yuck. You would have thought I would have gotten paper towels out before this, but no, I did not. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we can do here with these sprays. That's the same color. Let's try this color. Isn't no work. So if you are of the praying persuasion, I would ask that you keep my dear friend Linda Davis in your heart and in your prayers. It has been 1 year since Fairly died, and she had a heart attack, and she's going for a triple bypass next week. So yeah, there's that. Yuck. Squirted me in the face. Squirt me in the face, why don't you? Yeah, I'm sad. She's had it rough this year. Where is my favorite color? Is that it? I have shaving cream all over the place. Yep, petrol. Here we go. And some silver. All right, now let's get some tools here. Of course, my favorite tool here. Okay. So this is just getting me warmed up here. I think we'll start with some. Let's start with this paper and see what happens. It has wrinkles in it, so we might get some ups and down valleys that might look interesting. Out. And yes, now Mother needs more room. So she can scrape all of this off now. Oh, the paper's falling apart. Okay, well, that ends that. That packing paper is not very good. It is no bueno. And I have shaving cream all over me. Oh well. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Oh. Color doesn't want to work. Let's see if this... I do love how these coffee filters take color. What is going... Tonight might not just be my night here. It just might not be my night. Let's see, did that work? Yeah, that kind of worked. Ah! Shaving cream everywhere. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Not a very good one, huh? Okay, paper towel. some of this in there and see what happens. There we go. That's awful pretty. Let's see how that turns out. Let's try something that should work. These papers are useless. Let's try some book pages, because I got lots and lots of book pages here. Oh, I can already see the color coming up. Very, very nice. Okay. That looks cool just like that. Let's put the tools over there. See if I can't get this wiped off. There we go. That looks cool. Finally. Finally, finally, finally. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I was feeling like I was going to turn the computer off and go home. There we go. That's cool. I like the leafy shapes going on in there. That's... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's nice. This is nice. Yucky poo. Hello there, Susan Baker. How are you, darling? I'm fine. My tummy was just not all that thrilled with me. There's a spicy Indian soup mix that I like. Hello there, Nikki. How are you? This is called Shaving Cream Marbling. And here is page number 2. And I'm finally starting to get my rhythm, so there'll be lots more coming. What I like about this technique is, first of all, it's just freaking amazing. Second of all, it dries quickly. So you get some pretty much instant gratification with this stuff. So it's a lot of fun. And I am using my Marabou acrylic art sprays and shaving cream. So anyway, I was saying that I like to eat this Indian soup mix, and it's basically a spicy tomato soup, and it's like $1.29 for the box. So I make that, and that is what I eat, and because it's, you know, it's cheap, and yeah. So I ate, you know, the whole box, which is like 4 bowls. And apparently my stomach took issue with having just that and nothing else. So. Janet, go into Hicksville. Go to Patel Brothers. And it is a Gits blend. It's Gits. And they make like instant meals. They also do some incredible mixes with like farina. So go give it a try. Go down to Hicksville to Patel Brothers Well, that was all I ate all day, so that was probably my problem. That's, you know. So, anyway. Alright, so this is a coffee filter. I love the way coffee filters take this, and I also love how the sheetrock tape takes this. And right away you can see the marbling here. I got some dry spots in the middle, but that's okay. And normally the way it works is when you scrape it off, it doesn't smear. So the color has already been put down. And get the crumbs off of here from my paper tubes. So there you have that. You have a funny question for me? Well, ask away, my dear. Ask away. Have I ever tried Spin Art coffee filters? Yes, I have, my dear. I have tried it. I bought a salad spinner just for that purpose. And I tried it with wet acrylic paints. And almost like like acrylic pouring thickness, and it made a mess. So you have to have the right consistency. Alright, so now we're getting into some colors that are really exciting me. And I have shaving cream everywhere. Now it just went on the wall. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, that looks like it's black, and I don't want black. I would like maybe a squirt of this. Why not? Okay. It does make fun prints. It does. Yeah, I've actually done it. But like I said, I'm too greedy, and I felt that the salad spinner was wasting way too much paint. Okay, so let's do this. I like this. Cool beans. And I'll pick this up and I'll show you the amount of detail that you can actually get doing this. I don't want to stick it in my microphone, so let me get that out of the way. See all the details you can get in there? Let's try, I guess I'm going to go with these book texts. They work nicely. Okay. Actually, you know what, Janet? You were talking about that soup. I got shaving cream all over my mouse. Hang on, I'll get you a link to it. That way you know what to look for when you go to Patel's. I just placed an order with them. Here it is. Copy. Hey Carlana, how are you? There you go, Janet. I have got shaving cream everywhere, on everything. Oh, for heaven's sakes here. There we go. There's that piece. Awesome, Nikki. I'm looking forward to seeing some of your work. If you can post them now, I will switch to my computer screen and we'll all go over there together and take a look-see. I love showing folks on my show other people's artwork. It's just amazing because you're all so freaking talented. My God. Janet, boy, I'll tell you, man. Janet, you need to make videos because you are awesome sauce. She comes up with some of the great ideas. Okay, there's that one. That one kind of is just kind of dark and moody. Yeah, they even give you a video on how to make it. Yeah, I mean, it's real simple. You put in 600 ml of water and then the powder and you bring it to a boil. My problem was I didn't bring it to a boil. So, and you can go to, like I said, the Hicksville store. And another one that I usually make along with this is something that, here it is. This is upma. And this is actually, this is like farina. There you go. It's got some, and then, again, they have another video on how to make it. It's a nice side dish. It's cooked farina with some spices added to it. So you would probably really like that one. And they have others. They have others. So I love me my Indian food. Okay, now that I have, seriously, shaving cream everywhere, let's see if I can't scrape some of this here off into the garbage pail. So I can use, it makes your garbage smell nice too. So you can keep going on this for quite a while, because you don't need a lot. Let me just scrape all this off into the garbage pail. There we go. And so now I can add some different colors here. Some gold. You know me and my pink and orange. Yeah, you can order them and have them delivered. I just ordered another item that they make is they make an Indian version of, you know, the instant ramen noodles. They're called Maggi, and they are so good. So I just ordered a case of Maggi. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, I don't buy the Chinese made noodles anymore because they have been known to put unpleasant ingredients in there like borax. So I don't buy the Chinese ones. If I'm buying a noodle soup, I will either buy the Korean or I'll buy the Indian Maggi. If you do a search on Patel Brothers for Maggi, it's Maggi. So if you just do a little search up there, you'll get that. All right. Let's do some of this. All right. Now this is sheetrock tape. It's not tape. It's paper, and it's very similar to blotter paper. And it just accepts the color so well. And this has a lot of gold in it. So let's see. This really, really soaks up the pattern really quickly. How's my yellow fur baby? Are you referring to Mr. Dinky Doo? Mr. Stinky Dinky Doo? He's okay. He's back at the house snoozing. He gets so fresh. Let's see, I think we can get another piece in there. Mr. Stinky Dinky Doo is fine. He's got a new trick. He started this a couple weeks ago. When I go to bed, I leave my bedroom door open with a doorstop. I leave it open, you know, enough room for him to get in and out so he can go down. Yeah, Rosie's fine. She's snoozing here on the floor. She will, I leave the door cracked open enough so that Dinky can get in and out, so he can go downstairs to do his, you know, his business and get something to eat, and leave us alone so we can actually get some sleep. And so he goes out, and I opened up the bedroom door one morning, and he's got this big long play tube. It's a tube of like crinkly plastic. It's like a 6-foot long tunnel. See how nice that looks? So he can run in there and play in there and chase, you know, if anybody walks by and he's inside, he gets to, you know, reach out and surprise them. So I get up one morning and I open up my bedroom door, and there is his tube. He dragged his 6-foot long tube all the way up the stairs. So now every night his tube is downstairs, and every morning his tube and all of his other toys are all upstairs in the hallway. See the gold on there. Look at that design. Isn't that cool? And here's something else. You can take another piece and put it on top and get that print as well. So let's see if we can do that. Because that's pretty cool too. All right, you sit there for a second while I scrape this off. I just had an avalanche. Craft-a-lanche. There we go. I'm leaving them on a wee bit too long, and they're really soaking it up. But you can see the gold. And this, you know, bits of shaving cream, that'll dry clear, so you don't have to worry about it. Let's get this other piece off. Oh, come on. There we go, there's that piece. And let's get, that one came out really good. So there you go. Let's see if I can't get some of that. Yuck, I have got shaving cream absolutely everywhere. There we go. Oh boy, did that one come out good. There you go, check that one out. So you could cut, I could see this looking like a fish. You could turn that into a fish and cut it out and collage it. Let me move these papers off of here to the rack where they can dry. Some of them are almost dry already. Okay. There we go. Let's make some more. Did you see the video of Belle? Yes, I did. That was adorable. And I kind of like the green on there too. Just gives it a little something something. And not that one, maybe some plum or aubergine. Let's do that. She got the rest of her shots today. Well, that's good. Now she's all done for a while. Until you take her back to get her spayed, I guess. Dinky is done. He's been spayed. He's been neutered. So he doesn't have to go back now for a while. Alright, let's see. I think I'm going to do some book pages, because I got tons and tons of them. Okay, let's see. That will be soon, yeah. I did not flatten this, so we're going to have, like, this is basically on the red mat. Rosie is doing fine. She's actually, in the last couple of weeks, she's actually been very good. So I'm not having any more issues with her. Now I'm just making mud. Stop, Melissa. You're making mud. Alright, let's see. So yeah, Rosie's been behaving herself. She's been good. Still taking her anxiety pills, but that's, you know, that's something she's gonna have to stay on, I guess. Just trying to get some of the binding off of the pages here. So let's see. And I'm not pressing real hard. I'm just trying to make sure that the paper has contact with the shaving cream. Otherwise you get these breaks. And it looks like I got them anyway, so... There we go. That one's kind of cool. I do like doing jelly prints, and when I do the jelly prints, maybe I'll switch to jelly prints. I like to do my own patterns. I get too, I don't know, I don't do well with stencils. So I usually end up, you know, making my own patterns, and it's usually just, you know, marbling type of stuff. There we go. That's a cool one. Hi, Laura. How are you? The pressure on that is the same as... No, with jelly prints, you're pressing hard. With this, all I'm doing is make... Because if you push really hard, this is all going to, you know, basically just squirt out. It'll just flatten right out. Let's see, this area still got lots of color. So you're just patting it, making sure that it's got contact. Because, you know, if you do that, that's what happens. So you can't really press that hard. But I had already made contact, so hopefully the design did not get smeared. Yeah, this one's pretty. Very, very pretty. Yes, lightly. You just want to make contact. There's still some, you know, there's still some shaving cream up here, but you get the idea. So, we can try and fix that. Or we can just scrape it off and start over. I think I'll scrape it off and start over. Yucky. Although that's awful pretty. Okay. Yucky. I have to turn my garbage pail around because I'm scraping the shaving cream off on the edge of the garbage pail and I have shaving cream everywhere. Yucky. Okay. I have not tried alcohol inks on this, but you know, I've got them, so why not? We'll see how they work. They may just eat right through the, shaving cream, but we will find out. Yes, sirree, Bob. We will. Let's see, what are the colors? I don't want that color. What color is it? Coral. We could try that. Here's some orange. Let's see what happens with alcohol inks. And these two are pearlized. They're you know, the standard Timmy. They were on sale, so I got them. Oh yeah, it's just eating right through it. It's like spraying acid on something. Come on. I need a pin. There we go. Yeah, it's just eating right through it. And as is typical with Timmy stuff, it either leaks or it gets clogged. Hello there, Cindy. How are you? Yeah, it just eats right through it. So this is a fail. But we'll see if we get anything interesting out of it. No. No, this is kaput. Kaput. Okay, let's scrape all this off. Oh dear. I have all these wires. There goes the glass mat. I'm doing well. Speaking of doing well, for those of you that have come in late, if you're a regular on my shows, then you probably recognize, or you probably remember seeing the name Jenny Fricky in the chat room. And a week ago tomorrow, she died as the result of injuries sustained in a car crash. She and her father were out and about, and they got hit by a semi. So she unfortunately did not make it. Yeah, it is sad. Yeah, I was really shocked to see that. Hey, Linda, how are ya? So yeah, that made me very sad. Because, you know, like y'all, she's, you know, one of the regulars, and she's like never missed a live stream. So if you wouldn't mind leaving an empty seat and a candle going in the chat room for her, and wish her fond farewell and an endless supply of craft supplies in the great beyond. Because wouldn't that be nice, huh? Wouldn't that be fantastic? To get up there and find out that, you know, Eternity has 100,000 craft stores and everything's free. Yeah, it is really sad, but like I said, you know, she needed a blood transfusion, and because of her religion, she declined, knowing full well what would happen. So it's very, very sad. It is. And like I said, she was always there. And I feel bad for her father now, because she lived with her dad, and you know, they would watch TV together every night, and now he's lost that. And I don't care. I mean, she was not a spring chicken. She was not a spring chicken. Hang on, I'm having an avalanche here. But still, you know, no one should see one of their kids die. And that's sad. I feel bad for him. Alright, so what am I doing now? Anyway, alright. What else can we do? Jelly plate. That's what we were doing. Let me pull out my jelly plate. Just trying to remember where I stashed it. Right, Linda? Yes. Linda says, say I love you to all you love. You never know what tomorrow will bring. That is very, very true. This is the well-abused jelly plate that my son and daughter-in-law made me. And it has shrunk because it's still on the piece of lucite that they packed it on. And the sides are no longer even. Let's see if that'll... Let's see, there we go. Yeah, that's kind of sticky. Alright, I don't know if I want to deal with alcohol inks on this, but we'll see what happens. I don't think this is really going to do very well. I really think I need paint for that. I don't think I'll get any design at all. No. These are too thin for your jelly plate. These acrylic sprays. But they will make colorful paper. So, I mean, that I can just do on the glass mat. I don't even need that. So that's kind of a fail. Still pretty though, but you can't get any designs out of it. Here's the other ones that we did. They're kind of muted and pretty. Let me put them aside and we'll find something else to play with here. I has paint, that's for sure. Let me put all of these away. You have abandoned the sprays. They've never done what you wanted them to do. Too much money for very little bang. I do like these. I use them a lot on many different things. But yes, they do have their place. And they are too thin for the jelly plate, as you just saw. But you know, if all you're looking for is, you know, if you're looking for a permanent type of watercolor, these are fantastic. Because when they dry, they're permanent. I'm not going to try alcohol. Oh, here's more alcohol inks, too. Those are all the bright colors. That's the set I just got. That was the Marabou. But anyway, so let's see what we've got here. Hi, you know what though? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I have an idea. And it's something that every time I mention them, people go, ooh. So why not drag them out? I just spotted them in the drawer. Let's put this aside for right now. And let's whip these things out. They are way down here on the bottom. Let's play with these. Now, the only dealio is these are not permanent. They are watercolors. Okay, but these are brushos. They are very cool. So let's play with them. Now you're supposed to be able to just shake the bottle out. But I have never really been successful doing that. It's supposed to be like a shaker bottle because it's a very fine powder. And you only need itty bitty amounts. Let's see. I am going to try. I'm going to go turn off one overhead light because otherwise you're not going to be able to see with this glare. Let me just go turn that off. And I will need my bottle of mist. Okay. And let's try I don't know if anything will. Yeah, okay. I'll zoom in. You can see just a itty bitty drop. That was orange. What other colors do we have here? Crimson. And this is really going to blow your mind when you see this. What other? Turquoise? No, that'll make brown. Violet. Gamboge. And I'll open this one. There you go. And you can see this is a very fine powder. And I'm not using much. That's way too much. Let's do some of this red. Now let's just see what happens. Will I spray with water or alcohol? I am going to spray with water. And it's not really doing what I had hoped. It kind of explodes. It kind of looks like fireworks. So let's see what happens now. If I sprinkle some crimson on here. Where did that little spoon go? Here it is. Not really doing what I expected. Maybe it's the paper. You can see a wee bit of the firework style explosions here and there, but it's not really doing what I wanted. Maybe it doesn't like this paper. Let me get out a piece of watercolor paper. Or, oh, I have mixed media paper. I'm going to do that because I want to get the color on here so I can move it around and spread the wealth. Soak up all the extra color. This is going to take a while to dry, but let me get the mixed media paper. That would probably work much more better. Let's see. This is really big. Do I only have smaller? This is a massive book. Let's see. I'm going to quickly tear out a couple of pages and cut them down because they're huge. So let me just go quickly cut them down and I will be back momentarily. Oh. edges cut off. There we go. Now let's see how they work. Hello there, Mark. How are you? Alright, so this is mixed media paper. Hopefully this will work better. Lemon. I don't know if anything's coming out of that or not. There we go. Let's see. That's blue. That's red. Emerald green. Don't we have like a pink or something? That's vermilion. And this one I had problems getting it opened. It didn't want to open. That one's stuck. That's gray. Emerald green, Prussian blue, scarlet, I was looking for like a purple. And I'm not seeing a purple. Ultramarine, light brown, dark brown, violet, that was a lot. That was a huge pile. Gamboge. Oh, the black is interesting. The black is very interesting. It doesn't look black at all. Alright, let's see what happens now. See like the little firework going on there? Let's see if we can't get a print off of it. That's really, this is very subdued and watercolory, so that's kind of fun. Let's see, soak up some of that black. I kind of like that. Kind of looks like one of those moody, like Asian style watercolors. Just very light colors, just kind of mushed all over the place. So that's kind of cool. And let's see, this one, let's see what happens if I do this. It's not picking up much. It just looks very moody and watercolory. But that's nice. I like that. No comments from the peanut gallery. I'm guessing folks are waiting for something fun to happen, huh? Let's see here. Let's see. This time I'll do the opposite. I'll wet this paper down. And sprinkle them on. This is really soaking wet now. There you go. Let's fix that little hole. Oh, you're watching a TV show? That's fine. Didn't want to dump that whole pile there. But see? Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let's see if I can't soak up some of that. Cool beans. Now there's still a lot of colors here. Here's violet. And you don't need much on this. Cool, look at that. You can do it either way. I wanted to see what would happen when I had it wet first. It has white also. That's kind of cool. Let's try some. Can you see this color? That's emerald green. See how it's turning green? Oh, this is cool. I got these on Amazon directly from a distributor in England, and I paid, this is the 24 color set, and I only paid like $40 for it. So definitely shop around before you buy these. Look at that, you can get some dendritic prints in here by mushing them together and then pulling them off. So you can do all sorts of fun stuff with these papers once they dry. And this one still has lots of chunks on it, so let's see what happens. So do some book text. I don't know how they would work on a jelly plate. They may, if they don't dissolve entirely, they may stain it or get stuck on it. I don't know. But see, you can get some pretty colors just by doing this. So it's just another way of adding color to your papers. Like, see, that was, oh, actually, no, that's not grit. But this paper's mighty wet now, but I love the color. Let's soak all this up. Don't want to waste any. And you can actually use these to make watercolor paints out of. You know, you can put the powder in a little bit of a palette and then just paint with them. I can actually do that. Let's see what happens. Let me zoom out a bit and find my palette. I moved it when the kids needed space, and I don't remember where I stuffed it. So I know what I can use. And at this point, I'm so disgusted with it, I don't care if it gets stained or not. Oh, there we go. I can use this. Okay. Let's get my big watercolor brush. You could add gesso and texture paste to it too. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, let me get these things out of the way here. And you can make these colors as vivid as you want or as subdued as you want. That's red. Try some. I can't believe that's emerald green. What other color? Violet. What other? That's lemon. Here is ultramarine. Let's try some sea green. Again, that's green. Not yellow. Prussian blue. Ooh, that's a deep blue. Cobalt. Here's purple. Did I put down orange? I think I did. Alright, that should be enough for now. Oh, let's do some turquoise. I like turquoise. Okay. These are called brushos. And this is the set of 24. There we go. And if you wait a second, I will get you a link, because I don't believe these are in my, what do you call it? They're not in my links below, so just give me 1 second. Not brushes, brusho. There we go. That's the 12. Get me the set of 24, please. Oh, it looks like they might have metallics in there now, too. 21. Oh, that's a paint color. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to find you a good set. Oh, wow, man. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see. Hang on, I'm trying to get you another price. I didn't want to add it to my cart. All right, the price. You know, I added to my cart. And it takes me to the $82 set instead of the $60. So the prices have gone up on this considerably. Hang on. I'm still trying to get you a link. It is not letting me pick the item. Alright, well, let's just look at this one. Just a second. There we go. This is to a 6-color set. and it's the best price. So if you're just curious as to what they are, you can do that. But that is about the best that I can do for you at the moment. Apparently the prices have gone up. And the water is just spraying all over the place here. Man, that's cool. Okay. And I need a cup of water. And let's just see what they look like. So you can use them as watercolor. That's a pretty color. Let's try this one. That turquoise is pretty. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, the prices have really gone up. So I bought these things years ago. And I don't really watercolor very well, so. Hello, little C. How are you feeling, my love? These are called brushos. Hang on, un momento. Here you go. They are from Britain, from the UK. And when I bought these things, they came basically right from Britain. And I paid $44 for the 24 count set. And the prices have really exploded, apparently. And you can use the link that I just posted. And that'll take you to the best price for a 6-color set. So if you're just curious, you can try them out. And I don't really like using these watercolor paints, etc. for painty papers, because they're not permanent. You know, and while you're gluing things down or whatever, the color can run. But they are fun to play with. I'm curious how they'll work on something like the coffee filters. And if I just plop puddles of color here, and then plop that down, what happens? Hello, Deborah. How are you, love? Let's see how this stuff would work. I imagine it's going to soak up the color. White. Yeah, I'm not all that thrilled with that. It looks like it's pilling. So yeah, that doesn't rock my world there. Meh. Okay. And nothing's gonna happen to this dilly sheet, I don't believe. This is a piece of dilly paper. Doesn't look too awful bad, but it's kind of subdued for me. Let's try that. How you doing? I am doing good. And at this point, I'm just trying to see if the colors will blend enough, but still, so you can see little shots of color here and there. Dump some red in there just to make some mud, because frankly I really don't. I'm just playing it. Just playing. Let's see what happens if we try to share the wealth here. What am I doing? I have no idea. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Did I see your last message? When did you send it to me or just post to Facebook? I saw that you were going for chemo in the morning. Tell me how you sent. Did you send me a message or? Here in chat. Oh, let me scroll up, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so sorry, little C. Yes, Linda, I'll check out, I will check out the Brusho stuff on Pinterest later on tonight. I do hope you're feeling better soon, Carrie. I still pray for you every day. I pray for all of you. Alright, so this is like I'm bored already. So I pulled them out, I showed you what they are. They're frightfully expensive. So let me go clean this off. Let's see if I can't soak this color up. Alright, let me go clean this mess. I shall return uno momento. You asked for ginger ale soda all day, you drank 3 of them? Well, that's good if it makes you feel better. It definitely indulge as much as you want. You deserve it. Brush away. Okay, let me put these on the rack so they'll dry. All right. I am not sure what else to do here, guys. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I think I may just call it an evening and go back over to the house and play with my weaving again. So we'll be on tomorrow night for Cranky Crafters. Yeah, we can chit-chat what you want to talk about. I'm up to chit-chat, that's for sure. If it wasn't so far away, I'd carry the loom over here and we could talk doing that. My first piece is about 36, well, not my first piece. What I had started last week, the pinwheel with the two colored, with the two light variegated and dark variegated. You really can't see the pinwheels, but I've got about 36 inches woven on it already, and I'm just plowing along. The colors look really amazing together, so I've really been enjoying it. So even if you can't see the pinwheels, that's what I'm going with. Let me see if I have any recent pictures of it. Oh, if you've seen the photos on Facebook, then you've seen, yeah, I haven't. It's very hard to photograph weaving because you get to a certain point and you can't weave anymore unless you wind onto the back beam, or the breast beam, I should call you. And so you have to roll it onto this beam and you don't see it anymore. So it's, you know, taking in progress pictures doesn't really show you the entire piece because you can't see it. The work on the farm is going well. I still can't find anybody to build a chicken coop for me. And we just sent the, I sent my tractor off yesterday to get a third function remote on the front, which will allow me to go up. You know, I can go up and down, and then I can do this. I can curl, and but I'm also getting a third function that will allow me to use a grapple arm on the tractor, so I can actually, you know, come up to a log and let's see if this is the ground here, this is the sky here, and here's my tractor with the grapple. So it'll actually allow me to go like this and pick things up. So that will be extremely useful because I have trees down in my yard that I need to get rid of, and I need to move some logs. So what else? Really, that's it. So until I get the chicken coop built, I can't get my chickens or my ducks. I want to get some Indian runner ducks because one, they're very cute, and two, they're the best layers that, you know, the best layer out of all the ducks. Yeah, I haven't really posted any pictures. There's not really much anything going on. We had several $1,000s worth of gravel deposited on the driveway, and I smoothed that out. Of course, every time it rains, I have to smooth it out again, but, you know, such is the life of the gravel driveway on the side of a mountain. When we get rain, it washes off. The boys have to, I've been waiting for a couple months for the boys to come clean off my bridge. I have several inches of mud on my bridge, and so far they haven't had time to do it, and I have a lot of trees that we had taken down in the winter, and I had them bucket up for the, hi Debbie, how are you? I had them buck up the logs for firewood, and the boys were supposed to bring the splitter over, and so far they haven't brought the splitter over. So yeah, I'm not getting too far this year on projects on the farm. So that's about it. Sanjay and I got a bunch of patio pots, and I planted some peppers and tomatoes, and some cilantro and a couple other herbs, and so far some bug has gotten a hold of every ripe tomato there. So I don't, it's big. It probably makes almost a half of an inch hole in the tomatoes. And I know it's a worm because I cut through one accidentally. So yeah, that was kind of gross. But so what I'm trying to do now is as soon as they go from green to white or whitish, I pick them and take them in the house, and hopefully they'll ripen in the house. The hot peppers that I've been growing are really good. They're nice and spicy. So that's about it. I really haven't been doing much. You're still eating fruits and veggies for dinner with protein on the side? Oh, well, that's good. While the kids were here last week, I made spaghetti pie. I found this recipe years ago when PJ was a baby. And it's like been PJ's favorite meal ever since, spaghetti pie. You mix eggs and breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese in with some cooked spaghetti, and you push it into a pan, and then you fill it with like a lasagna, kind of filling, sauce, cheeses, whatever. So I made that for the kids, and I also made them a cobbler, and man, they went nuts over the cobbler. So, and then we went out to Mexican food. We went out and got steak. And what else? We went and got some good burgers. So it was a lot of fun while they were here. But, so that's about all I've been doing. Weaving. I've been doing lots and lots and lots of weaving. So, maybe, like I said, tomorrow night will be Cranky Crafters. And maybe what I'll do is I will connect from the house. And I love all these fake credit cards that people send. I use them as scrapers all the time. So maybe what I'll do is I will do Cranky Crafters from the house tomorrow, and you can watch me weave, and we can see what Carrie is doing. I think that might be fun and interesting. So I'll have to remember to take the new webcam back over to the house. So anyway, so that's about it. I really don't have much more to talk about other than one, please remember Jenny Fricke's family. Jenny Fricke died a week ago in a car accident, and she was always in my live streams, and I'm kind of missing her tonight. I used to love listening to her say that she, it's time to go watch Columbo with Dad, and her dad used to say funny things throughout the evening, and I really do miss her. So I just, I'm really heartbroken. It really hurts to lose a flocker, and she was one of my regulars. But what I'm hoping is that Eternity will offer unlimited numbers of craft supply stores, and they're all free. So that's what I'm wishing for her. And also, please keep my neighbor, my dear sweet friend Linda Davis, in your hearts and prayers. Fairley died a year ago, and my heart is still broken over that. And Linda had a heart attack this week, so she is in one of the hospitals down in Winston-Salem, and she's going to have a triple bypass next week. So please keep her in your heart and in your prayers. I know she misses Fairley, and maybe she wants to just go see him. I don't know, but my heart really hurts tonight over that. So keep her in your heart and in your prayers. And on that note, I think I'm going to get out of here before I start crying anymore. So If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I am retired and this is my only means of income. So please help a girl out. Huh? Help me get some more art supplies. And I love you all very, very, very much. I pray for you every single day. And give the video a thumbs up before you leave. And if you are looking for a bunch of new friends on Facebook, come on over and join us on The Flock. And be sure to look for us tomorrow night on the Cranky Crafters channel. We'll be on at 8 o'clock for Cranky Crafters. I love you all very, very much. Good night, Flockers.